This is John Walter. Whether we know it or not, or like it or not, probably the most cherished gift that can be given at this time of year is indeed the least costly and, unfortunately, the least thought of. That gift is the gift of love. Love comes in many and various wrappings. The incurably ill waging a battle for life itself, but still managing a grimacing smile, to the pleasant Christmas greeting from a stranger on the street, and many, many more. Yes, the gift of love, far greater than any other. Try buying some sometime. Merry Christmas, and a very prosperous and happy New Year.
We'll be right back at 4:05. As we begin an RN weekend on a nice, bright and sunny Friday afternoon, the 3rd of February, right here on 1600 Radio CJRN, with studios and offices located in the Park Motor Hotel.
Good afternoon, it's 4 o'clock. This is John Walter. Temperature 32 degrees under mainly sunny skies. Detailed weather will follow.
Step up, step in to the wonderful world of Chrysler. To see the new cars, to thrill to the cars for the wonderful world of Chrysler. They had you in mind when these cars were designed. So smooth and beautifully plush, they make you proud. Be ahead of the crowd as you drive in a quiet hush.
Step into CJRN Niagara Limited, 1688 Ferry Street, to see the most exciting new cars of 1967, Dodge and Chrysler. There's a great choice of sizes, body styles, colors in every price range from compacts on up. And there's the big plus, the 5-year, 50,000-mile powertrain warranty. So for $67, see the Dodge boys at CJRN Niagara Limited, 1688 Ferry Street, Niagara Falls.
Whenever you plan to buy a new or used car, come and see the friendly folks at CJRN Niagara.
Now the news. The government has decided to establish a royal commission on the status of women. Prime Minister Pearson made the announcement in the Commons today. Commission chairman is Mrs. John Bird of Ottawa, the wife of the parliamentary correspondent of the Financial Post. She is a writer and broadcaster under the professional name of Anne Francis. Mr. Pearson said other members of the commission will be named later. He said the commission will recommend steps the federal government can take to ensure the equality of women with men in all aspects of Canadian society. On the heels of this announcement, RN News talked to St. Catharines Alderman Laura Sabia, who has been campaigning for such a commission for quite some time. Mrs. Sabia said she was delighted with the announcement, and we asked her what she thought might be the main issues to be dealt with by that commission.
I think that they will look at the whole area of women, the women in the home, in the community, and, in every facet of it. I'm hoping that the terms of reference will be very wide and varied. I think it's not only a matter of legislation, it's a matter of education, and education of women too, so that I think that, I hope that they'll look at it economically, from the academic point of view, from every possible angle.
St. Catharines Alderman Laura Sabia. A man who went berserk and beat 2 policemen after being stopped for a driving offense December 5th has been sentenced to 30 days in jail in Milton. 28-year-old Janes Hostnik of Hamilton, a former German concentration camp prisoner, said he attacked the officers in a rage, thinking they were Gestapo agents. Magistrate James Black said he had great personal and judicial sympathy with Hostnik, but could not overlook the beating of 2 policemen. Hostnik was sentenced to 20 days for impaired driving last week in another charge arising out of that same incident. In Calgary, police are hunting for the person who left a time bomb aboard a Calgary Transit System bus. The bomb was in a paper bag and exploded in the lost and found room of the CTS garage. The paper bag had been taken to the room after the bus was cleaned. The blast ripped out the walls of the 9-foot square property room, causing between $2,000 and $3,000 in damage. Those 4 surviving quintuplets in New York are still in good condition. Jack Smee has this latest report for RN News.
In the language of the space age, all systems are go for the Harris babies, the 3 girls and a boy who survived the quintuplet birth Wednesday night to Mrs. Lionel Harris in a Brooklyn hospital. A physician says of the 4 infants, there is every indication they will survive. One of the quints was stillborn, but the other babies are said to be thriving in their incubators. The children now have names. Lionel Jr. for the only boy, Liana, Louisa, and Talisa for the 3 girls. Mrs. Harris, who had taken a fertility drug after 5 years of marriage without children, is recuperating normally and looking forward to raising her big new family. The recuperation of Father Lionel Harris is coming along a bit more slowly. The $106 a week postal clerk says he hasn't yet figured out a way to put 4 children into a 4-room apartment. Jack Smee, New York.
Princess Margaret is in a hospital for a checkup, maybe expecting her 3rd baby. Spokesman says the Queen's sister in London said he could neither confirm nor deny report she's expecting. The 36-year-old princess is in London's King Edward Hospital, and officials there say there is nothing serious about her condition. And that's news. Now to scan the RN weather scope. Sunny, a few cloudy intervals today, becoming cloudy this evening. And this cloud that will continue on through the weekend will result in much milder conditions for tonight and Saturday. The wind's light today, southwest 20 tomorrow, low tonight 15, the high tomorrow 38. And the present RN temperature 32 degrees. That's news and weather to 4:05, brought to you by Carland Niagara.